Welcome everybody. So today let us make a gathered skirt. So I have my fabric here in front of me. So it's the same fabric that I used when I made the crop top. So my fabric is already on fold, is already prepared here, and so let us get started. Okay, so I'll start by drafting the front panel of the skirt. Okay, so I'll go on and put down the quarter of my waist measurement. Okay, so since we are making a gathered skirt here, so I will double my waist measurement. So my waist measurement is 80 centimeters, and then when I double it, it will be 160 centimeters. So now the quarter of it is 40 centimeters. So 40 centimeters is the amount that I've put here on my waist, on my waistline. And now I am putting the length of the skirt, which is 35 centimeters. Okay, the length of the top part of the skirt is not the whole length of the skirt. The length of the top part of the skirt, it is 35 centimeters. And then after that, I'll go on and just and make the skirt in a kind of an A-line. I'll create a flare. So I'll just put the tape measure as you see here, like this, to just create a flare there. And then I'll just go on and connect the length of the top part of my skirt and the waist, and then I'll go on and cut it out. And then I go on and use the front panel to cut out the back panel. So I just make sure that I have a zipper allowance there at the center back as I cut out my back. So I just leave a space there about 2 to 3 centimeters there for the zipper. And now the next thing is to go on and make 2 lines of gathering stitches here on top of this is the front piece. And then I will do the same thing with the 2 back pieces. So we have two pieces for the back, because there will be that center opening there for the zipper. So I'll also make those 2 lines of gathering stitches there so that we can make our gathers. So I sometimes just make my gathering stitches by hand, especially when the fabric is a bit long. So I feel like my machine wide stitching is not wide enough sometimes. So this is me here just making those 2 lines of gathering stitches by hand. And here we are now. It is time to make gathers. So I'll just go on and pull the threads to make the gathers. So I will pull the threads from both sides until the fabric comes to my waist size. So this is the front. I'm doing the front now. So it will be half of my waist. Just the front will be half of my waist. And then when the back comes, so I'll also pull it to be half of my waist. So both together, it will be my waist size or my waist measurement. And now here we are. So this is how the skirt looks now after stitching the side seams. So this is the top part of this, or the top tier of this full skirt that we are making. So now we are trying to make the second tier, or the bottom part of the skirt. So to do that, we need to measure now this top part of the skirt. We measure the bottom part of the top skirt as I do here. So the measurement that I get here, so I will double it. So I'm getting 180 centimeters. That means I will double it. So 2 times 180, it is 360 or so. So that is the fabric that I need to cut out. So I need, for the bottom part of the skirt, I need to cut a fabric with a width that is 360 centimeters. Okay, now we have the bottom part of the skirt. So I have 2 pieces here that will make the bottom part of the skirt. So each piece is 180 centimeters. So combined they make the 360. So I had to make some connections so that the 2 pieces must reach the 160 or the 360 centimeters. So there's no problem to make some connections, to connect fabric to make the amount of fabric that you want. Okay. And now the next thing as we move on is to make gathering stitches again on these 2 pieces of the bottom part of the skirt so that we can gather them as well. Okay, so this is how I will do my gathering stitches this time. So I will fold my fabric here and then about 4 centimeters I will make a fold. Okay, and then I'll go on and make my gathering stitches there on the fold. But as I make my stitches, I make sure that I leave about 2 centimeters seam allowance at the bottom here. So at the bottom here I leave about 2 centimeters so that I can be able to make a stitch here later on. Okay, so this is how the 2 centimeter seam allowance looks after making the gathering stitches. Okay, so this is the 2 seam allowance here. So I went on and gathered the 2 pieces of the bottom part of the skirt and also went on and attached the 2 pieces together by closing the side seams. So this is how I closed the side seams. Both side seams closed to make one piece, so to make one big skirt. And then I'll just attach it now to the top skirt. So this is how I will attach it. So we have both the skirt. So the center back of the top skirt is closed. So I just left an opening for the zipper there. So what I'm doing now is that I am looking for the side seams so that I can be able to attach a side seam to side seam. Okay, so I've gathered the bottom skirt so that it fits the top skirt, the bottom part of the top skirt. So what I'll do now is that I'll just put the top skirt in like this, and then I'll just go on and attach the side seams together, side seam to side seam, and then I'm attaching the side seams on that 2 centimeter seam allowance we left when we were gathering the bottom part of the skirt. So that is what we will be attaching our bottom skirt to. Okay, so on that 2 centimeter there, similar on that 2 centimeter seam allowance, we will attach it there. So after that, I just go on and just pin, and then so I must just make I just make sure here as I pin that I do not mess up the gathering. So I keep the gathering as it is. Okay, so I try and keep the gathering as it is. It's gathered. You don't want to separate it or make spaces. Just try and keep it as it is, and then as when you take it to the machine as well, just try and stitch as the gathering as it is. Okay. And now I'll go on and stitch right here all around. Just stitch a top stitch all around. And then after that, I'll go on and attach the waistband. I have already prepared my waistband, so I'll go on and attach it. And then after that, I'll go on and attach the zipper.